Hi everybody, today I want to show you how to use GROPG to debug your application right on your phone. So first step, you just go ahead and go to the Play Store and then download the GROPG. So in this case you see they have a GROPG, a graphical debugger here. Go ahead and download it. When you have a GROPG on your phone, the next step you have to do is you need your application, your debuggable application. In this case I just take an example in here, is the F2C application. F2C is a very simple application in which they convert the Fahrenheit degree into a Celsius degree. So in order to debug your application, the first step, you start the application like I just did. And then now you see the GROPG, you download it in here. You tap on the GROPG. When the GROPG running, they will detect all the application they can debug, and they show on the box in here. So you in here in this case only have one application, you just go ahead and select it. The next step you have to do is get the shortcode. Probably you need the shortcode to looking for the current shortcode location to show you during the program execution. And I know where my shortcode is on my phone. I just go ahead and find the shortcode and select it. Okay, here we go. Now I find the shortcode and I go and hit the select button right here. So I already get the shortcode on the second text box you see in here. So and the next step I have to do is just press the debug icon. So after the couple of steps, GROPG will go ahead and monitor your application. Okay, now the application, your debuggable application been monitored. Now you will see in the notification center, you have a GROPG debug running in here. Just tap on the icon. Now you will see the debug panel, the GROPG will show up. The next step you have to do is you have to open the shortcode. You tap onto the open icons. And then you go ahead and find where your shortcode location. And I know, okay, now I have a Java file in here. I just open the Java file. So now I want to set a breakpoint. I just go ahead and tap on the line I want to set a breakpoint. Okay, and then I hit the breakpoint button. Now the line number is turned red, and GROPG know that you want to set a breakpoint right here. So the next step you have to do, okay, I just want to hide the GROPG. I don't need it at this time. I want to go back to my application and working on it. So now I go into the text box and put 12 in here. Now hit the button right here. When I hit the button, I know that the breakpoint gonna hit, so can go ahead and they will show me and monitor the RAM execution for me. So you see in here the breakpoint hit that line 17. So I can also to show all the current variable in here. So and then I can move the debug panel back and forward, so you know where the appropriate place for me is. So I can also control the transparency of the debug panel with just slider in here. So I just say, okay, this one is good for me. So now I see all the current variable. I can also show all the current, all the stock of the current thread, and then I can also view all the thread. So if I want to hide one of the order, I can just tap on the icon again, and then the view will be disappear. So this is the order for button need the tab into, tap over, and tap out the instruction and go to the next execution. Is similar to a clip. So and now in here I'm at line 17. I want to go to the next instruction. I can just go ahead and click the next breakpoint. Next, and then I go to the next step. And I click one more time. You see all the variable on the heap could be updated. And now the next step, the GROPG can have the developer go in and change the variable in the heap. So I go ahead and select the information right here. I can say, okay, I want to change it to the 56 on the value on the heap memory. And then, okay, 56 could be the value I want to, and just hit the check mark. Now they write the 56 into the value of the cell, on the heap. And then when I hit the next button, now the value is changed to the 56. So if I go and hiding it, and then if I didn't do anything, would I go and then go in next, and then the breakpoint hit again. So but if I didn't do anything, go to the next execution, it's the 11. So GROPG can also have you can go ahead, and when the breakpoint hit, you can go ahead and expand all the variable you want to see in here. And then when you tap on to every single stock, the current variable of that stock will show up in here for you. So if they didn't have a shortcode, they will not show the shortcode. But if they have a shortcode, the shortcode will show up and see where the breakpoint hit. So that's all, and now that you can know how to use GROPG to debug your application. Thank you.